What is going on to you, Virgos? You have the Nine of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and then you have the Six of Wands. Yeah. Yeah, I got them all right, actually. So for you, Virgos, right? There's a sense of you, Virgos, essentially being very sensitive to what's going on around you, being aware of what's going on around you. A lot of you, Virgos, very much so, are aware of your surroundings. You are aware of yourselves. You are aware of what it is that you need to do. The Six of Wands, you are also aware that, uh, things are going your way pretty much. Six of Wands, you're doing the things that you want. The Eight of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, and you don't have to feel restricted for a lot of the things that you been wanting to do, but you never had the opportunity to. A lot of you Virgos are doing all the things that you wanted to do, or some of the things that you wanted to do, and apparently it seems as if other people are looking. You'll find out why. Sometimes with others, depending on who it is, you can feel restricted, but then with other people as well, you can feel very much so on point, right? Like you actually matter. And once again, that really just depends on who it is that you really with. Y'all are the opposite sign of Pisces. So Pisces is going to definitely take to water like a fish does, right? So sometimes a lot of you Virgos will be in relationships with people or hang out with people that treat you like trash right in front of your face. And you will stay there because them being around is better than the loneliness sometimes that you Virgos feel. But a lot of you Virgos now have way more self-respect, healthy level of self-respect, to not hang around someone that will tell you to kiss their butt, right? Every chance they get, whether it's romantic, friendship, or family-wise. So the Two of Pentacles represents you are essentially free for doing a lot of that, to do anything that you pretty much want to do, right? And like the Pisces fish, we adapt to that when we're in dysfunctional relationships. When we don't know our value, we really get it through our heads that we're useless. And then we look for other people to want to value us. And love us. And that is how it is that we attain self-love. But we're doing it wrong, because us as Virgos, we have to understand that self-love has to come internally first. It's from the inside out. We have to achieve self-love and inner joy first, and then we express it outwardly. And when a person decides that they don't want to do that with us, we have to essentially leave them alone. Once again, the Two of Pentacles, and that's where the frustration can come from, because the Page of Swords and the Devil and the Hangman, right? Hangman represents Pisces, the Devil represents Capricorn. We can kind of put ourselves in a messed up situation due to the fact that us as Virgos, we want love so bad sometimes, especially when we didn't know any better, to the point where we can hold ourselves back, not just now, but hold ourselves back in the future. Spend our time staying stuck, waiting for somebody to show us a form of affection that never actually gets around to doing it. So the Hangman represents, but we get through all of that anyway, right? But that now, right, the Six of Cups and the Eight of Cups pops up. And this speaks to how a lot of us Virgos are not doing that anymore. We're not looking for unrequited love. You got to understand, Virgo is the unrequited lover, the unrequited loved one, the one that basically doesn't get love back, shows love, but doesn't get love back sometimes. And a lot of us Virgos, we have to start controlling our own narratives. Like, if we don't receive love, let's not spend the rest of our lives trying to gain a love that essentially we never actually end up getting, you know? It's just a matter of people think that the more we show them love is the worse they treat us. That's whack. So we're not doing that anymore. And a lot of us are getting busy doing whatever we want. You know, we're deciding, some of us Virgos are deciding to say, forget about, you know, trying to seek after outward love and loving relationships, and seek to essentially love ourselves. And we're just taking care of ourselves that way. And then for the other of us Virgos, we're doing this, which is we are essentially traveling, we're doing whatever it is that we want, we're handling our business. You know, if a person plays their cards right, if they do all the right things, if they have a head on their shoulders, then that will speak to how long they can stay with us. If they choose that they don't want to have any kind of whatever it is that we're looking for, if they want to be combative, if they want to be boss, right, and be combative and all of that, and difficult and cantankerous and all of that, we'll just kick them to the curb, keep it pushing. So let's clarify the Six of Cups. The Fool, the Ten of Pentacles, Two of Wands, Seven of Swords, Ten of Wands. To clarify the Six of Cups, the Fool has a cup in his hand. Fool is us Virgos, right? They thought of us as being an idiot, but look at how it is that they turned out trying to come back. The Ten of Pentacles and the Two of Wands, right? Trying to sniff up, trying to sniff around, trying to find out what it is that us as Virgos been up to, you know? And my suggestion to you is to keep it pushing, you know, forgive them and everything like that, and don't hold a grudge against them, but keep it pushing. Seven of Swords, the Ten of Wands, because at the end of the day, the Seven of Swords represents how, you know, you have to have boundaries too. It's a wild thing where people think that they could treat you Virgos like trash and say and do whatever, and then the next thing you know, when you Virgos have boundaries, when you have standards, how you carry yourself, how you want your significant other to carry themselves, especially if they're going to be with you. Now it seems like so many people now want to talk about how it is that you're being too picky and all this other type of stuff. But the thing is that you Virgos should be picky though. So you don't listen to what anybody has to say about you Virgos being picky. Y'all are doing what y'all need to do. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Coming through and get the reading, the books, the merch, that definitely helps the channel to stay up, right? Helps me to keep going. There's a link in the comment section for all of that. Appreciate it. Peace.